It's the 3rd of October. I'm Jerusha Sukthio-Rath, and here are today's news headlines. Government says the Dalai Lama purposefully cancelled his visit to SA before a visa could be issued. The South African mom accused of killing her 3 children in the UK will appear in court, and hunger now threatens those dealing with Ebola in West Africa. After the announcement that a summit of Nobel Peace Laureates scheduled for Cape Town would be cancelled, the Dalai Lama accused South Africa of bullying. His comments followed claims that the peace summit had been cancelled after several other laureates pulled out in protest. The Dalai Lama said the Nobel Peace Summit, scheduled to be held in South Africa to honour the legacy of our fellow laureate, the late Nelson Mandela, has been cancelled, as the South African government wouldn't allow me to attend it. This is bullying a simple person. Speaking on behalf of government, spokesperson Clayson Monyela refuted the claims, saying Home Affairs was not given enough time to process the Dalai Lama's visa and that his office had withdrawn its application within 3 weeks of submission.
Here are the facts, Bratin. Nobody denied him a visa. The Dalai Lama, once again, like he did last year, applied for a visa at our High Commission in New Delhi, in India. Whilst that application, and I'm sure you know that it's the Department of Home Affairs that issues travel documents. So whilst that application was still undergoing due process, and they've got a period where they will tell any applicant that when you apply, you should expect it to be granted within a certain amount of time. So whilst that process was still underway, he then wrote to us, and we've got that letter, so you don't have to take my word for it. We've got that letter from his office saying that he has now decided to cancel his planned visit to South Africa, effectively withdrawing the application.
Monyela stressed the Dalai Lama was welcome to visit the country at any time.
He was not denied a visa. He cancelled his trip. Nobody said he shouldn't come here. In fact, we've been on record as saying the Dalai Lama is welcome to visit South Africa anytime. But he keeps applying and cancelling, and then the South African government must explain why he's not coming here.
Government has been criticised in the past for refusing to grant the Dalai Lama a visa, reportedly bowing to pressure from ally China. Now, China views the Dalai Lama as a Tibetan separatist. A South African woman accused of murdering her 3 young disabled children in the UK is expected to appear in court today for a pre-trial hearing. During her last appearance, the 42-year-old mother admitted to killing her children. Tanya Clarence wept in the dock as she pleaded guilty to manslaughter by diminished responsibility of Olivia, 4, and 3-year-old twins Ben and Max, but she denied murdering the children. Police were called to the family's 5-bedroom home in the wealthy southwest London suburb of New Malden on April 22nd, where they discovered the children, who were pronounced dead at the scene. All 3 of Clarence's children suffered from type 2 spinal muscular atrophy. And finally, Reuters have reported that hunger is now following closely behind Ebola as the disease kills farmers and their families. It's also driving workers from the fields and creating food shortages. The UN's World Food Programme confirmed border and market closures, quarantines and movement restrictions have led to food scarcity, panic buying and price increases, especially in Sierra Leone and Liberia. Deaths from Ebola reached 3,338 yesterday, but the World Health Organization confirms that this number is widely undercounted. For these stories and more, stay tuned to News 24 Live. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.